Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. I would rather walk with a friend in the dark than alone in the light. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. What we have once enjoyed we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Never bend your head, hold it high, look the world straight in the eye. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Death is no more than passing from one room into another, but there's a difference for me, you know, because in that other room I shall be able to see. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble. Knowledge is love and light and vision. Science may have found a cure for most evils, but it has found no remedy for the worst of them all, the apathy of human beings. What I'm looking for is not out there, it is in me. People don't like to think. If one thinks, one must reach conclusions. Conclusions are not always pleasant. A bend in the road is not the end of the road, unless you fail to make the turn. Your success and happiness lies in you, resolve to keep happy, and your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. We could never learn to be brave and patient, if there were only joy in the world. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. Face your deficiencies and acknowledge them, but do not let them master you, let them teach you patience, sweetness, insight. It is wonderful how much time good people spend fighting the devil. If they would only expend the same amount of energy loving their fellow men, the devil would die in his own tracks of ennui. So long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good. When we do the best that we can, we never know what miracle is wrought in our life, or in the life of another. Self-pity is our worst enemy, and if we yield to it, we can never do anything wise in this world. So long as you can sweeten another's pain, life is not in vain. For things to learn in life, to think clearly without hurry or confusion, to love everybody sincerely, to act in everything with the highest motives, to trust God unhesitatingly. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained. Love is like a beautiful flower which I may not touch, but whose fragrance makes the garden a place of delight just the same. The world is moved along, not only by the mighty shoves of its heroes, but also by the aggregate of tiny pushes of each honest worker. The heresy of one age becomes the orthodoxy of the next. So much has been given to me, I have not time to ponder over that which has been denied. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. There is no better way to thank God for your sight than by giving a helping hand to someone in the dark. One painful duty fulfilled makes the next plainer and easier. Blindness separates people from things. Deafness separates people from people. To keep our faces toward change, and behave like free spirits in the presence of fate, is strength undefeatable. I do not want the peace which passeth understanding, I want the understanding which bringeth peace. No one has a right to consume happiness without producing it. While they were saying it couldn't be done, it was done. The most beautiful world is always entered through imagination. As the eagle was killed by the arrow winged with his own feather, so the hand of the world is wounded by its own skill. As selfishness and complaint pervert the mind, so love with its joy clears and sharpens the vision. We can do anything we want to do if we stick to it long enough. A happy life consists not in the absence, but in the mastery of hardships.